gentlemen, welcome to What You Say Anime. I'm your host, Peter. On today's episode, we are bringing back a fan favorite that everybody can play along to, and that is the MyAnimeList review game, where we take the most prestigious, elitist, and downright terrible reviews found on the popular website MyAnimeList and make a guessing game out of it. Myself and my lovely co-hosts Miles and Preston, and joining me today from the Anime Degens podcast, we have Tyler. Links to Tyler's podcast will be found in the description below. So if you want to find another podcast after you shut this trash off, this is the one for you. We'll all be playing today. So how does the game work? It's simple. We will each read 2 reviews. After reviews are read, contestants will guess the show and a 2-point range on what we think the reviewer rated it. Our system for guessing ratings are 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, and 9 to 10. Guessing the show will award you a point. Guessing the score will get you a point. Getting both will award you a bonus point. There is a way to score 4 points by not choosing a range and simply locking in a single score. In terms of guessing the show, as long as you guess the franchise correctly, we will count it. An example, if the review is for Dragon Ball GT and you just say Dragon Ball, that's fine. We play for fun, so if people steal answers from other people, that's fine. Just publicly shame them in our YouTube or Discord comments. Links to those are also in the description below. So without further ado, let's dive into round 1. Redacted is an abysmal continuation of what could have been an interesting story. The first season showcased fascinating world building, captivating the viewer of enchanting atmospheres and the promise of a journey in search for knowledge. All qualities this season completely failed to carry that on. There were foreshadowings in the shortcomings of this season, but the detachment from the strong points of the plot was excused by the events that were essentially the continuation of the plot. Here, the story becomes static once again and is abruptly interrupted by what feels like a 12-episode long filler episode, which is, by definition, a useless plot. We learn nothing from this journey, with the exception of one character. But can we truly say, though, that we have learned something new about their past? The objective of the new season is to introduce us to a new character who is going to join the original trio. This is a major goal, but not at the expense of halting the story for the entire narrative. Furthermore, said character story is complicated and strange in a manner that feels exhibitionist. The gore and gruesome forms of the being did not feel organic with the canonic element. Indeed, the story is quite simple, but it seems as if the author's intention was to show off this grisly animation. It was as if the story was written just to appear strange, as if asking you, am I not quirky? Am I not incredibly original and different from all other stories? Just like these people who tried to appear eccentric just to set themselves apart from the others. Some of the character designs were well thought out and respected in their personality, but it was just not sufficient, considering that it was only true for 2 of the dozen characters. I understand the intention behind the introduction of the other languages, but the constant repetition of some locations are annoying and migraine triggering, especially so far when we've experienced no explanations behind it. If you find yourself at the end of this too long of a review, just know that that this was born out of hatred not from the original story, but from the disappointment of what could have been. Gentlemen, the genre is a fantasy. What do we think the score is and the show? We will start with Preston.
Yeah, this is the worst possible one for me to go first on. So, the whole review at the beginning, I thought this is freer and bait because it sounds identical to season 2. But then you mentioned a 4th member when they really weren't searching for a 4th member since they have the other dude, the MILF lover. And so, the only show that would have like new languages that you mentioned that I can think of being a sequel season would be like Mushoku Tensei. So that's all I've got for it since I don't watch fantasy like that. And I'll say it's a 3-4.
3-4 Mushoku Tensei. All right, Tyler, what do you think?
I don't think it's Mashoko Tensei because I feel like they, I don't know, the character numbers feels off on that one. They wasn't really. I feel like they wasn't really searching for a new member either. I was thinking Frieren as well, but
Let me just put the preference. These people could be wrong in their review.
yeah.
Also,
I mean,
keep that in mind.
So they even said like 12 episodes, right? 12 episode filler, or whatever, and that's not right for Frieren either. But like, I've been sitting here trying to think, and like, I have literally no other idea on like a trio looking for another group. I mean, a group member, a fourth or whatever. But there's like a bunch of different people apparently, and there's 12 episodes, and it all feels like filler. So, I guess I'm gonna go Frieren season 2, even like because they could be wrong. They could just maybe thought that they watched 12 episodes and maybe they thought that there was gonna be a fourth character introduced or something like that. I'm gonna go with Frieren season 2, and I'm gonna go with a 4.
Oh, you're not doing a range. You're going straight 4.
I'm a gambler.
All right,
I love gambling.
I love it. I love it. This is why I invited Tyler onto the podcast. Miles, you look like you're about to rip your hair out. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I have a migraine, and that review didn't help it. I don't even know if I like what this thing is. Like, I don't know what it. My first thought was like reincarnated as a slime season 2, because it was obviously fantasy, and I knew that they just like shoved a bunch of meetings into that season, but it doesn't sound like by the end that's what it was. But that was my initial thought. I've yet to watch Frieren season 2. I do apologize. It is a group with 3 people in it though. It does sort of feel weird that someone would watch Frieren season 1 and then be upset about the things that they said they were upset about in Frieren season 2. If this is that, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a rational thought, right? Like, correct. Sometimes you just bounce off of stuff. I'm gonna say Frieren season 2 as well, because thinking through every fantasy group thing that I can think of that I've seen, I think it's the only thing with 3 people in the group that I can think of. I know the MILF guy is there, but like, he's not super real, right? Like, I haven't seen season 2. Maybe they're looking.
He's gone by the time season 2 starts.
Yeah, I knew he was gone at the end of season 1, but I didn't know if he like showed back up or whatever or something like that. I don't know if they're looking for someone else. I don't know what happens. I haven't seen it. It's just the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. There's 3 people in the group. It also feels like you would have languages in it. Like, there is some, like, Zoltrek is like an ancient language, so like maybe they bring stuff like that into the world building, but I can't think of that. The only thing that has like different languages that I can think of off the top of my head is like ReZero. ReZero has like, I've only seen season 1 of that. It's got a large cast. I don't know. I'm gonna say Frieren season 2 because why not? And then I'm gonna say it's a 3 specifically.
A 3 specific. Okay. I think this might be the first time in Mal review game history where all 3 people scored 0 points. So
makes sense.
What if I said that the language was also introduced into the soundtrack? Would that help?
Was it like Made in Abyss?
It was Made in Abyss.
I thought Made in Abyss, but I haven't seen it, so I had no clue if there was special languages created.
Yep.
Who the fuck is the 3rd person in the Made in Abyss group?
I took it out because of that, because I only seen season 1 and there's only 2 people,
I've seen season.
Damn it.
Nanachi is the 3rd.
Oh yeah, holy shit. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a whole other.
Could have got that.
Yep.
Yep.
So the answer was Made in Abyss or Made in Abyss season 2, which is I found it crazy just because it's my favorite sequel of any anime in history. I just think it's phenomenal, and they gave the show a 2 out of 10.
Damn.
So close. I knew it was lower than the 4, but I thought it was like a 3.
So everybody's on the same playground, except for technically me. I think I'm technically ahead just in terms of EV.
You're ahead because you went first.
Yes, yeah. Yes. So fun start. Preston, you're up.
Great. Okay, so just to get off rip, the genre for this show is in action. Honestly, if this were side character story, I would have watched 500 episodes. Side character should be the main character, not the pervert of the MC. I think the perfect word to describe him is pajero in Spanish. Quick translation check. Pajero means wanker slash jerk off in Spanish. So, I think is understandable that MC is such a pervert, considering how he grew up, but it's still unbearable. We got it, you are a virgin and don't want to die that way. But why focus the plot on his relationships with women if it's not going to lead to anything? MC does not have a goal beside eating and thinking of get laid. Is such a boring main character, and not only because of that, also because the story itself don't want to be more than that. On the other hand, the story starts a little slow, but after about episode 5, the story keeps you watching, and about the animation is so good. The opening and the endings are amazing as well. The ending 8 is art. As I was watching the first 15 seconds, I was thinking I would watch 200 animes of this. And the ending 12 is done by my favorite Japanese singer. So definitely, I didn't skip any of them, and I think are pretty iconic. That's it. Main character is pajero and boring. Side character equals God. English is no my first language, by the way, and anyway, I'm not really interested of doing a good review of this anime since they weren't really interested of doing a good story. That is the end of the review.
I like that review a lot. It was simple and to the point.
I did have to cut a little bit because it would have given a lot away, but yeah, it was really to the point.
All right, Tyler, you're up
And
first.
Well, my first thoughts was I kept on coming back to like Rent a Girlfriend. But like it seems like the
Oh,
there's
really
a
quick,
there's
did we get genres?
Action.
yeah,
Action?
you can
Okay,
always
sorry,
ask me for them again. It is
you
action.
said action, okay. Oh,
yeah, I just wanted
interesting.
to. That's what I thought, but I didn't know if the Rent a Girl. I mean, maybe Rent a Girlfriend's different than I imagined.
No,
but...
no, I
Okay.
mean
Just wanted
It'd
to
be
make sure.
peak if Kazuya guy's ass beat every single episode and had to sit in the cuck chair.
that changes things. Like so there's a main character and there's a supporting character that's better and it's action, but it's a harem, so it's probably an isekai. I hate Mushoku Tensei, so I'm just gonna say Mushoku Tensei.
What's the score range you're going to give it?
I feel I'm gonna go with 3.
Mushoku Tensei out of 3. Okay.
Yes, I'm
Miles,
probably
your go.
wrong.
Okay, so I think this is Mushoku Tensei bait. I have a few ideas. The first thing I thought of, because you're doing it, was Konosuba. Right? Where you have like a really horny main character.
Yep.
But the eating thing, I just don't remember Kazuma being obsessed with the idea of eating. He's more like boobies and money than eating. The other thing I thought was something like High School DxD, where another thing for Konosuba is they talked about how good the animation was, which makes me think something like Mushoku Tensei, because like I mean, Konosuba's animation is fine, but I don't know, maybe this person is weird. They also said like ED12,
Yeah.
right? So to me, that's a show that has like a different ED basically every fucking episode. I don't remember. I mean, the only thing I can think of off the top of my head that does that is like a Remo. I know there's things with lots of different EDs. So I thought like Bakemonogatari or something like that
Yeah.
as an option. But I don't. I mean, like surely he fucked. um, but who knows? He just doesn't like. You know,
I know.
obviously
I've watched the whole series. I could tell you.
Araragi has his issues. He just doesn't seem like this particular brand of pervert that they're talking about. But maybe he is. Those are my thoughts.
Not bad thoughts.
I think you're always, like you have an agenda, right? As we all do. And for that reason, I'm going to go. Oh, God, I don't think Monogatari has a different ED like every episode, though. ED 12. That's so many EDs. This is how Pete knows what it is.
He knows what it is. I know he knows what it is.
I have a good idea of what it could be.
I don't know what has 12 EDs. I'll say Monogatari because I know it has several EDs. It's not enough, but whatever. And I'll say the score is a 3-4.
Just want to let you know, Monogatari has an ED for every season. It doesn't switch nonstop.
Does it not?
No, they just keep it pretty consistent throughout the arcs.
What am I thinking of? I mean, I know the OPs switch from arc to arc.
The OPs switch every arc, but like Bakken Monogatari, it had the same ED throughout every episode.
Well, I don't know anything that switches that would fit an action show that's like a different one each time, like off the top of my head at least.
Yeah.
So, I mean, unless like Bunny Girl Senpai. No, but that's not even 12 because they like change the.
It's just like 5 different versions.
Yeah, it's not 12. I don't know. So Pete, please tell us what this is.
Okay, so if it's what I think it is. Oh, what you got,
I have
Tyler?
a question. Are we allowed to change our answers or no?
No.
Okay, damn. I know what it is now. I think I know what it is. So
you can kind of.
You should have DM'd me, dude, because I did not.
Yeah, you can kind of get punished for going first, but also.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's what I think it is, I could be wrong, but knowing Preston and what I think I know from the show, I think this person just didn't interpret the show correctly, and that's why they think that the main character is like a pervert and likes to eat a lot. And I don't think that's the case. I don't know how that person interpreted it, but I'm basing this off of a show that has like a main character, a cool side character, and a bunch of EDs. So I'm gonna say this is Naruto, and I'm gonna go 3-4.
Oh shit. That's a banger answer. It's completely wrong, but that's a banger answer. So your collective minds are forgetting a very popular show that came out in the past few years that it was a big deal. It had a different ED every episode and had people like Fondy, TK, and just so many giant artists, and it was Chainsaw Man.
Great review.
That
was a
it's honestly
review.
A very fair review of Chainsaw Man.
Zero agenda of mine was tied to this. I just thought it was hilarious.
No,
I was thinking like it was like the cool one, like they would rather Sasuke be the main character instead of Naruto, and I think Naruto eats a lot.
The main character, the show named after Naruto, they want Sasuke to be the main character. Yeah, that was all good guesses, but yeah, it's Chainsaw Man. And what were Miles and Tyler? What were your scores that you gave it?
3.
Yeah, none of you are gonna fucking believe this. I didn't try to bait you with this, but it just happened. They gave it an 8 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is back to back of us scoring 0 points.
I didn't want to trick you all into that, but when I read it, I had to just stick with it, even if the score makes 0 sense.
No,
that's worse than any of my reviews where I'm like negative about something and then give it a high score.
Like the only hint of it is that they thought after episode 5 it got better, and so that's my thinking of why it's an 8.
Well, I'm sure they'll love the ending.
Yeah, they'll love the ending of the entire series for sure.
All right, well, we're striking out, so hopefully we can get some points with Tyler's review.
All right, this is gonna be a fantasy. So TLDR. It's a bad, boring show with bad visuals. And I don't think it's worth wasting time on. Watch Food Wars instead. That's a much more entertaining show and has a much nicer looking character designs. Story. It's like Isekai Shokudo. I'm not sure. I forget. I don't remember what that is.
I think it's like the
bad.
The Isekai food cooking one.
I think that's right.
Shokudo means cooking. So yeah.
This is one of those shows where everything is really forgettable and it feels like nothing is going on. It's been incredibly boring so far. Far too much time is wasted on mundane things, and the episodes feel like they drag on forever. The show's comedy skits have also failed to make me laugh even once. I really regret watching this show. Characters. None of the characters are entertaining to watch. They hardly even feel like characters. MC1 is plain annoying, and MC2 doesn't really have a personality besides being just dumb. Visuals. The style looks very unappealing. It doesn't look like cool like an anime. It feels like it could be on Cartoon Network. Character designs. A lot of the character designs in the show look awful and have oversized noses, which are gross. This is one of the worst aspects of the show. It feels like it's trying too hard to be different, and as a consequence, it's not putting enough consideration into trying to look visually appealing. It fails at something basic that most Japanese animation gets right. Fantasy is good and takes advantage of the medium when it beautifies things beyond what is purely realistic. Anime characters look beautiful because the attractive features such as the eyes are enlarged, made more colorful and detailed, whilst at the same time less emphasis is put on unattractive features like noses. The series has not taken heed to that sensibility. Music and OST. The soundtrack is lacking. Not even one single track has sounded good, and the OP isn't any better. This may be the band's worst performance ever. So, that is it.
That's me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's fantasy is the genre?
Yes.
God. So my first thought on this is, but two MCs make it hard. My first thought was like Delicious and Dungeon. I can see someone thinking those look like Cartoon Network characters, and it's I don't. But there's more than two main characters. They have big noses though. I haven't seen Campfire Cooking in Another World, which is like this general vibe. Now I know you all love it, so this could be like a fun like meta call here, but I guess we all like Delicious and Dungeon to varying degrees as well.
Did anybody not like Delicious in Dungeon?
It's fine.
It's a 8.
All right.
I think I told you about it, right? Like, I think it would be more interesting if they got rid of
the cooking.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
It's not,
yeah.
It's
like, I understand that take
and worst take.
Yeah. I just, for the same reason I thought Medalist Season 2 is Middleist was, it's probably there. I just don't like it when people explain things to me.
You might be cooking.
He's not.
So this is, yeah, I'm not cooking. I specifically don't like the cooking. I'm gonna say, just because I know what it is, I'm gonna say Delicious in Dungeon, and I'll say this is a 3-4. Again, that's what I like. 3-4.
All right, just so people don't think I'm cheating, I wrote down Dungeon Meshi 3-4 on my notebook. I'm guessing that this reviewer dropped the show, so it makes me think that they haven't been introduced into the entire cast. But I'm pretty sure Dungeon Meshi has characters with big noses, so I think it makes sense when you have like kind of like what you broke down. If it's a fantasy cooking show, I think especially in this newer era that we're in, I think there's two shows to pick from. So I'm gonna still go Dungeon Meshi. Yeah, 3-4.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm a cheat. I forgot Dungeon Meshi existed. So I'm gonna cheat off of both of you because I do think they have Cartoon Network designs. I think that's a point where it's kind of similar, and my only other idea was panty and stocking, but there's no chance it's this if Shokugeki no Soma's talked about. And it can't be Campfire Cooking because there's only one main character, unless they're going to count Fell as one. So yeah, Dungeon Meshi 1-2.
What we got, Tyler?
All right, so y'all got the Dungeon Meshi part right, and it was a 4 out of 10.
Hey.
Yeah, I almost thought about taking out the Food Wars, but I didn't. So
that was a good context.
Yeah. I feel like it would have been like really, really hard to get if I took it out, probably. So
Hey, it helps the audience too, so I'm sure they
yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah.
Okay, Miles, you're the last one for round one.
Okay, we have the genre of I'm gonna say sports. There's some other on here that are just like so generic and useless as genres that are
Comedy.
funny. Yeah, it's like
Everything's a
uh,
comedy.
yeah, everyone knows this is a sports anime. Looking past the hideous art style, I wanted to like the show more than I actually do. I would have dropped it after episode 5 if it weren't for character, my favorite character. He reappeared in episode 8, so I hung out until the end. But episode 10 was the first time I felt fun watching the show. And then the final episode actually wrapped everything up nicely. The show is about 40% sports and 60% character arcs, but the pacing is slow. I essentially disliked half the cast for the first 2/3 of the show. Character and other character had the tightest narratives and clear internal struggles. I understood what the show was trying to say with the other characters, but I found logical inconsistencies in their storytelling. The payoff at the end took too long to arrive. I didn't need 2 to 3 episodes worth of B-roll and subplots, including one chapter's weird incest romance. I also didn't need to hear a side character remark for the umpteenth time that character was a blank monster murder machine. I wish they showed that rather than telling us over and over again. Relationships are supposed to be a core theme, but the friends in this show support each other less than their rivals did. It was hard to understand the utter dearth of empathy between the main character and his childhood friend. I thought their falling out was not properly explained. Person and their coach's relationship was also strange, since they weren't on the same wavelength. At least the soundtrack was... Oh, wait, sorry, I have to include this one. One gripe I have is the casual racism. Character is frequently referred to as country they are from, not a more correct term for someone from that country. Just the entire country. His identity is part of his character development, but I don't care for the offensive delivery. There was also a stereotype about black people being good at dancing. At least the soundtrack was good, especially the electronic music. The rough animation matches the unhinged art style. I like the stylistic choices. What do we got?
I know what this is.
Well, you're up. So
Okay. Oh God, is it though? Oh man.
I'm trying so hard to think about another show, but I
I'm
think
trying
this
to
is the
think.
only option.
I have something in my head, but like I don't remember the casual racism. Where does the casual race? Oh my God. Okay, so
remember, it can be wrong.
it,
Very wrong.
I'm gonna go with my heart.
Okay.
And it might be wrong, but hey, that. Sometimes when you go first, you get locked up, and then some of those things. It's like 45 seconds later after you say it, it's like, oh, that's what it was. I'm gonna say this is just because you did like it's a sports, but it's maybe not sports. I'm gonna say this is Wand Dance, and I'm gonna go 1-2.
Okay. 1-2. Okay.
Oh, damn. That's a good guess, actually. Is there any black people in Long Dance?
I don't
though?
remember.
There's just Neo. There's just Neo.
Dude, I don't remember, but it's like
I don't think there is. I think that's a really good guess, but I don't think it's right.
God. What is casual racism?
I'm trying to meta this and think of like, would Miles choose a show that he has never watched, but he loves the sport so much that he would choose the show based off of it? And I'm just going to have to go with it because I know that there's a black person in this show and they are racist towards this black person in this show. So I'm going to go with Eye Shield 51.
21?
Or 21, whatever. I knew I was going to get the number wrong. Eye Shield 21 will be my guess because you kind of have to be good at dancing if you're like a running back. Like it helps, I guess. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Learn how to leap over people like Saquon. So yeah, Eye Shield 21. A 1 out of 2.
Tyler?
1 or 2?
Yeah, or yeah, 1 or 2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I've literally not watched any dancing anime besides like Uma Musume. They don't really dance much. Like, I didn't watch Wand Dance, but like that's a good answer.
Are there any black Umas?
Yes.
Well, based on Miles' reaction there, I don't think it's Uma
sorry.
Musume.
Yeah, okay, well.
I don't think it's Uma Musume
say
now.
when-
I was almost gonna pick that, but I think I'm safe on that.
In Cinderella Grey, there's like a
There's
Michelle, my baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't think we see them dance.
Oh shit! I might have thought of another one. God damn it! God damn it!
I guess.
And it is.
I mean, I have no idea what Preston's talking about, so I guess I'm gonna have to go with Wand Dance because like I literally don't know of any other dancing. So like it's a sports kind of anime, but they have dancing and there's like a lot of different like nationalities in it, and like no wait, no, I don't think there isn't. Okay, Wand Dance.
Okay. What's your score?
I almost said MyAnimeList for a minute, but I don't think that's right.
What's your score on One Dance? Do you think?
Let's go for 5.
A 5.
Okay.
All right.
Damn.
Galaxy, do you have
Who?
what is your new thought?
Who?
You mean Preston?
I thought for.
Yes.
I thought I meted it again in my brain. I was like, there is one sports show he would mention, and it's Birdie Wing, just because he has an agenda against the ending.
I do. However, this is a show I love. This is Ping Pong.
God damn it, that's right.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, I want a quick question. Does Wand Dance have a pseudo incestuous relationship?
I don't know. That's the
Oh
thing.
my god, that couple.
Oh, it's the cousin. The cousin in
Yes, it's the
Ping Pong.
cousins.
I do. So I just thought to think about the fact that they mentioned dancing is like what threw you off, Pete. But I only thought about that as opposed to that is a sports anime when Tyler was talking about it. So I couldn't bring up like that doesn't mean that the show is about dancing.
100%. If I hyper focused on incest and sports, I could have easily figured out it was Ping Pong.
Yeah, and they call Kong China.
Yep, they do.
And then they said they liked the rough animation, like in the unhinged art style and everything. So to me, that says not One Dance because I don't know if you could like that part of it. Anyways, it was
That's
also
why I took Ice Shield 21 because it's old.
It's also, but it is a 4 out of 10. So again, I think we again 0 points at that.
Low scoring.
I thought that was
going
to be a pretty easy one, but I
in hindsight,
apologize.
very easy. But you know what? Sometimes that's why we play 2 rounds. That's why we play 2 rounds.
Yes. So we don't have a 3-point tie.
Exactly. And my next review is way easier than my first. I guarantee you somebody will get this right. But before we get into round 2, let's go over the scores for round 1. Me and Miles are in a unprecedented lead right now. We have 3 points. We're killing it. Preston just behind with 1. And Tyler, you're at 0, but literally you can come back at any second. The lead is not large at all. So let's dive into round 2, and hopefully we can score some more points. Okay, my genre. Actually, I'm going to say my genre afterwards, because this is more of a joke one, but you'll figure it out. Boobs! So many boobs and cheeks! Redacted is annoying. Redacted is a lolly, and I fucking hate her. And I hate her nonchalant ass behavior. Redacted? Yeah, she's got boobs. Redacted? Ara. The MC is the GOAT. Redacted? He's just gay. And this is the best anime of all time. Season 2? More boobs. More cheeks. I hate Redacted, but again, the MC is the GOAT, and Redacted is still annoying, and Redacted is still gay. Season 3. got caught watching by my mom, and received a month-long anime ban. I honestly enjoyed watching this anime. This in prison school turned me into a man of culture. I started to appreciate that. To appreciate the art of jiggle physics in anime boobs. The genre is boobs. Gentlemen, what is this show, and what did you score it?
That's fucked up. I actually need a genre because I don't know what the fuck this is.
I have
What?
2 possibilities.
It's probably like a romance.
I would put it as like harem action.
Alright, cool. I have the same 2 possibilities. I love it.
Harem action?
Yeah. And in
why
case the me saying boobs 100 times didn't give it away, it's also an ecchi.
Thank you. Yes.
That helps a lot.
Get some more context. All right.
Why do
Preston.
I have to go first for this one? I don't watch this shit.
Same.
Yeah, you do. Please don't put it on your mouth.
No, I don't. I haven't seen shows like fucking Dragon Maid or this.
What? don't lump Dragon Maid into with this show.
I will. When
Do
all
not.
you say is boobs and ass, I'm gonna think
And lolly.
Dragon Maid.
Well, there's not that
And
much ass
Lolly,
in
you're
Dragon
so
Maid.
right.
There's
Thank you,
not
Miles, for
much
that.
ass.
There's, I have seen Quetzalcoatl.
You seen her ass?
Yes, I have seen stills of it. Whenever you look her up, it's right there.
I think something else is right.
No,
You think her ass is all right.
no, she still has giant tits. Yes, that's correct. But they all have giant tits.
Okay, it's not Dragon
3
Maid.
seasons. Yes, I realized that when you said action. Well, that also has fighting, actually. Can't be Rent-A-Girlfriend. That's good. Good to know. Off of action. The only one I can think of that you would think is really easy and would have all those physics is High School DxD. It might be entirely wrong. I don't know. I've never seen that, but I remember there's the lolly cat girl in it. And they say it's the greatest show ever, and then they say it's shit. So fuck it.
I don't think they ever
All
said it was
in.
shit.
Or
They said
what
a character
did they
was
say?
or some shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
you might be right.
Yeah,
Okay, we're hard locking. 10 out of 10.
sounds good. Tyler.
Yeah, they watched 3 seasons.
So I also like the first thing that come to mind was High School DxD, but I'm just not sure if it has 3 seasons or not. Like I'm not like cultured like that.
It has 5, I believe.
Does it have 5?
I
Okay.
believe it has 5 seasons.
Yeah, I'm locking in High School DxD. Then I only thought it had 2, but maybe that's High School to Dead or whatever
only
the hell
has
it
1.
is.
All right.
Yeah.
The
So
mangaka.
DxD also has like Reborn. It has so many.
Yeah. So I'm locking in DxD then. I feel like that was I need to learn from the past and just go with my first gut. You know, I would have got Made in Abyss right if I did that. And I think I'm gonna give it an 8.
8.
Yeah.
All right. Miles.
Okay, so my only problem with High School DxD is who is gay?
The main character, the dude.
No,
They think he's
Issei
gay.
is the goat. Issei's the goat in this.
Oh,
review.
fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
God
the
damn
MC
it.
is the goat.
The MC is the goat.
Maybe they think maybe in their eyes the MC is someone else. You know.
They're gonna call Eminence to shadow this garbage. Oh my god.
There's not we don't have 3 seasons of that, and also I just don't know who they would be calling gay, right? Kanako or whatever her name is would be the lolly, and then like obviously, Risa and Akano.
Yep.
What's her name? Black-haired one. Akano have the bazongas, and then priestess girl, whose name I forget.
Asya, I believe.
Asya, yeah. Is
That's I
gay.
would know. I haven't seen it.
That doesn't make any sense. In 3 seasons. And so he has like a friend. That friend doesn't really like matter. Another thing I thought about was one, the lolly is also annoying. This is important information. So I was thinking like this could be like uh Rosario Vampire, which is similar.
Yes.
It's basically you have like the same cast as High School DxD, except for you also have the werewolf guy who plays more prominent role than like. Oh no, I forgot about him because of how asexual he is. That's why they're calling him gay. It's High School DxD. I forget that his name, and he does nothing.
Thank
But he
God,
is there.
I was right. You scared me.
Okay. I'm gonna say no. I just literally forgot about the character because he's not gay. He's asexual. He is completely. They made sure that no one would be threatened by the presence of this man as far as shipping Issei and whatever. I can't remember his name. He's kind of cool though. But like he has no sexual desire at all. He was perfectly
for him.
crafted in a lab, not to be threatening to anyone who wanted to get with any of the High School DxD girls. I don't know why
That's
they don't
wild.
include Asia in this. But they don't. I'm going to say High School DxD. I'll say 9/10.
9/10. All right. Well, you are correct. They were referring to the knight of High School DxD, Yuto, as gay.
Yeah.
So the correct answer was High School DxD, and the score was a 10. So Preston Preston gets 4, Miles gets 3, Tyler gets 1.
Okay. That was I just forgot that guy existed.
I like that clicked as soon as you remember. He's like, no, it's this show. Yep, and you were dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was about to help you and be like, Rosario Vampire only has 2 seasons.
Oh yeah, I even thought about that to myself. I also thought like maybe it would be Monogatari because what's her name is gay.
Kanbaru.
Yeah.
She is gay. That is true.
And there is a lolly. So
there's multiple.
Yeah, there's 4.
And there's jiggle physics.
And there is jiggle physics.
Oh my god, it really is just Monogatari.
It is.
And there's 2 girls with bazongas. So
yeah.
All right. Well,
but sometimes more than 2.
Yes.
Whenever Shinobu is an adult.
True. Preston, you're up next.
Okay, great. Okay. The genre for this show is just comedy. I love this anime. No shame in saying it. If you're into fan service heavy shows that also toss in a bit of mystery and weird transformation stuff, this is an absolute gem. Let's start with the obvious. The fan service. It's amazing. Each scene is like it was crafted by a true man of culture. Super erotic and suggestive, but never actually crossing the line into being too much. Just peak perfection. The way each girl gets her spotlight moment. Chef's kiss. These girls are straight up goddesses. Every one of them oozes appeal, personality, and that perfect teasing vibe. Sure, the art isn't top tier, and at times you can tell the animation had budget limits, but honestly, I was too busy appreciating the camera angles to care that much. What surprised me was the story. For a show that looks like it's just here for the lewd vibes, the plot actually pulled me in. You wake up with zero idea how or why it happened, and you're suddenly in your crush's house. You're just as clueless as the main character, and that mystery element keeps you watching. It has just enough intrigue to balance out the spice. My only real complaint, the episode length. 10 to 15 minutes? Come on. That's not nearly enough. Right when you're getting into the good stuff, the episode ends. It definitely deserves full-length 24-minute episodes. If you like ecchi done well, with some fun story hooks and top-tier waifus, give it a shot. I seriously hope we get a second season. There's so much potential to explore. And that is the end of this review.
Damn. So I was pretty sure I had it until you said when you wake up in your crush's room or whatever, and then that just like Like,
Wait, was that? I thought it was like when you wake up and your son's leaving your crush's room or something. What?
No,
Am I
I'll
confused?
reread it. I'll reread
Okay.
it because I did stumble on it. You wake up with zero idea how or why it happened, and you're suddenly in your crush's house.
I thought your son was in your crush's house, and I was like, "What is happening?"
So, like, I literally don't watch hardly any ecchi. First, I was gonna lock in Chain Soldier, 100%. But I haven't seen Chain Soldier, like maybe one episode, and I'm pretty sure that just don't sound right. That don't sound right for Chain Soldier. But like I'm not a ecchi connoisseur, so like I don't really know what else I could pick, besides Chain Soldier. But like there's like, you also said transformations. I'm pretty sure Chain
Yes,
Soldier has transformations in them. Some, I think they transform some or some shit. I don't know. Um,
you would be correct. They do
yeah.
transform.
So I guess for lack of better options, because I just literally don't know any other ecchi shows. Maybe something happens later on, and he is talking about waking up in his crush's room or some shit. Who knows? So I'm gonna go with that. And by the way they just glazed it, I'm gonna go with 10. 10, baby.
Good guess on the score
Okay.
there.
Is Chain Soldier a short?
No.
Oh,
Okay. Um.
oh shit! Damn.
Nope.
Well, let me tell you,
Blank,
all that
baby.
helps me do is not copy you. So
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're in the same boat as I am, though.
Yeah. I'm fucked. It's over.
It's over.
Okay. I mean, okay. So I know it's like a short form ecchi. Oh my god. It's a
Oh,
weird Is it the dog one? Inukai's dog?
That is
I
a
don't know what
short.
that
It
do
is a
you know what
short.
that do we understand what I'm
That's
talking about?
close
I know
enough.
that's a short.
yes. Inukoi-san's dog. Yes.
Okay. He transforms in there and he could mysteriously wake up in that room. So that's going to
That's a
be
good
my
idea.
guess. It's going to be that dog one. And then I'm going to
Okay.
say
But I thought he said that the girl is transformed.
oh, maybe the girls transform, man. I don't know. I don't know what the show is. I have no fucking clue. Okay, I thought of an ecchi that involves transforming. That's a short. That's what I got. It's my best guess.
What's your score for this guess?
They did seem to like it. I'll say 9-10.
Okay. Inukai-san's dog, 9-10. Pete.
Okay, just so I'm not copying Miles, I'm gonna hold it up to the camera. I wrote dog fucker.
I would not have accepted that.
And a 9 out of 10. So yeah,
They do not fuck the dog.
Yeah, but it's
They do not.
It's the dog fucking anime. Let's be
Close
real.
enough.
Yeah, if I say dog fucking anime, you know what I'm talking about. I thought it was interspecies reviewers until you said shorts, and I'm pretty sure that's a normal length.
It is.
I was trying to just go through like ecchi short form, whatever. It's like, Are We Lost? Ao-chan Can't Study, Miru Tights, and I'm pretty sure the dog one. So
And Taoa.
oh yeah, and that senpai one. There's a couple. Because like the magical, there's no way it's magical senpai, but if it was, like, I wonder if it was tricking. I'm gonna go with the dog, Inu-san's dog. I'm gonna go 9-10.
Okay, 2 Inukai-san's dog, 9-10, and then a Chain Soldier, 10.
Yep.
I will say, I can tell you that it is Inukai-san's dog.
Woo!
Ain't no way. Did you say the girls transform?
No, I just said body
Oh,
transformations.
transformation. Okay.
I can't believe my brain, from the recesses of my knowledge, remembered that
You're
show.
smart.
I thought Pete only had a chance at getting that shit.
And 2 was a short.
Yeah, it was a short. And the score for it was 9 out of 10.
Woo!
Tyler barely misses out.
There's no way this dude writing this review does not think that that's a 10.
Right?
No, it's a 9 out of 10 because it's a short. They wanted full length.
Damn, that's tragic.
I was gonna say the one drop of shame they had left in their body.
I can't give it a 10 out of moral. All right, Tyler, you're up with your last one.
Okay, so this is going to be a romance. Honestly, I didn't expect this show to be this good. Definitely my new favorite. Better than Berserk. Whoever wrote this story is a real master. Those characters are the best ones I've ever seen. Their writing is flawless and the plot is perfect. The story is very unique. I've never seen something similar. It surprised me in every episode and its deepness is amazing. The characters are, as I said earlier, amazingly written. They're very human and complex. All of them have a perfect development and deepening. I think this is actually the best fictional story I've ever had the pleasure to experience. The only thing that I consider that could make people dislike this show is that it's very deep and complex. And everyone who throws hate to it are people who didn't get the real point of the story. It's hard to understand, but if you do, it's really a life-changing experience. I don't see the world the same way I did before I watched this anime. The end.
There's no way it's not this show.
Really? I have no idea what
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Oh, I have something just locked.
Okay. It's a romance?
It's a
Yes.
romance.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of a romance that people think is complex and different and unique when on the surface, or like when you actually dive into it, it's really not that.
My first thought was that this was Solo Leveling, because I just kept on
Oh,
thinking it
shit.
was memeing about Solo Leveling, and I couldn't get that out of my mind.
No, I would have said action probably. If
I know it's not Solo Leveling.
I hope you wouldn't say romance for that shit.
I mean, it does
feels
have
like,
some romantic elements, right? Sort of.
When the sister is like,
Yeah, his sister.
Yeah, fuck. A romance that everyone thinks is really deep, but like some people might not like it because it's too complex.
Which is funny, guys. Still, you have to find a romance that is super complex.
It's
Like,
life changing.
It's generally not like that, because you just sort of, you like someone.
Yeah.
Then you figure
they
it
like
out.
you back.
Yeah.
Like even something like Kaguya-sama, which is meant to be incredibly over the top, and it's like it's like a parody of all of it, isn't that complex. Like, it's okay. I have no idea. I'm just trying to think. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, because I have to take meta stuff into account here with how we are as a podcast, and oh my god, I can't remember the name of the anime. It has little guy and tall model girl with big boobies.
Dangers in My Heart.
Yes, I'm going to say this is Dangers in My Heart, specifically Season 2, which we have learned is the best romance anime of the last decade. Thanks to that one commenter who got mad that we didn't review
Metalhead Otaku, was that
Yes,
them?
where we specifically weren't reviewing sequels.
Living right free in our head.
Very good guess. Yeah,
That was 4 years ago, and I still bring it up.
Yeah, well, because I mean, we did say we weren't reviewing sequels, and then we got a scathing review about how we didn't review a sequel.
True.
Also, we would not have given it Romance of the Decade.
I gave it an 8. I'm pretty sure.
Romance of the Season, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know what else came out that
I think it was. I think it actually was.
Okay. But I'm gonna say it's that, because I have nothing to grok onto, and then I'm gonna say it's a 10 because if this person
didn't give this a 10,
I will freak out. I understand that I'm probably going to hear them give it a 9 at the end of this, and I will jump out of my window. But you can't write this and not give it a 10. You can't be like, oh, it's better than Berserk. There's also, like, I feel like people who really like Berserk would sort of attach to and see themselves in the main character of Dangers of My Heart. I think that's really important.
No.
For the audio listeners, I'm
It's
shaking my
100%
head.
true.
No.
Did I just say that to annoy them? Yes.
Yeah, you probably yeah. Okay, so you're saying Dangers in My Heart and a 10.
Yeah. Season
Okay.
2.
Season 2.
Specifically season 2.
We should just keep adding like bonus points where it's like, okay, can you guess which season this was? You get extra bonus. Okay, I'm thinking the same line of thinking of Miles, but I'm surprised you didn't say this show. I'm also saying a 10, but when I think of people who think of like deep and complex romance animes that are not actually deep and complex, I think of this show, and I think of you, Miles. I'm going Bunny Girl Senpai.
Oh, okay.
And a 10.
Oh, how many characters were mentioned in that review? That's a good one.
None.
I don't think any. Yeah, I don't think they
Yeah.
talked about characters.
Well, yeah. I hope it's not
This
Bunny
is a
Girl
hard one to
Senpai.
get, but it was worth it for how funny it
Yeah,
was.
agreed.
Yeah. Yeah, so I instantly thought Dangers in My Heart. And so I'm not going to pull what I did with Made in Abyss where I forgot about it and picked some other bullshit. I'm going Dangers in My Heart, and it's a 10, and I will live and die by that.
All right, Tyler, what's the result?
So it was a 10 out of 10. And everyone got the show wrong. It is Rent a Girlfriend.
Oh my god, we got baited.
I thought about that. I did think about that, but I decided that this person was being earnest.
Yeah, he was probably, but he's wrong.
That sounds like they were talking about Kyo that entire time.
Oh my god. It's tough because like I wanted to pick something that someone could reasonably think about a show. You know what I mean? And if like Dangers of Your Heart is like your first romance anime or
People
whatever,
legitimately had those types of feelings about Dangers in My Heart.
yeah,
Mhm.
and so like I wanted to go with that, like someone. But I think this this has to be a meme, and it's a funny meme. I think it's hilarious.
That's an incredible meme.
But that is, I mean, I just can't see anyone doing that. But maybe they did. I don't know. What are we at into the last one? If you get this all correct, Pete, we tie. Is that how it
I'm pretty
goes?
sure Preston is winning, but
No, I'm losing. Miles is winning.
I'll run it up later. I'll do it while you.
Miles should have 7 points. I should have 6 points.
We'll figure it out.
I think I only got
Oh, I
one.
should have a whole extra point because you should too though because we guessed 10 specifically.
Oh yeah, then yeah, 8 and 7.
Okay. Some reviews are opinions. Some reviews are warning signs. This is a warning sign telling you not to waste your time. I have a lot of complaints, but the problem is actually something very fundamental. This anime doesn't have one positive thing to capture the audience. The setting is boring, the characters are boring, the plot is boring, no comedy, no romance, no Yuri at all, no fan service either. And instead, things just get more and more annoying. The show is basically a teenage drama. By the way, the genre is drama and girls' love.
Oh shit! Okay.
Just to let you guys know, as it is said, both of these things in this review.
Yeah, the no Yuri thing got me.
And most of the drama is derived from forced misunderstandings. I shall give you 2 examples. MC talking about a friend with some other classmates, and the friend overhearing the conversation at just the wrong time, misunderstanding the intention due to not knowing the context of the conversation. And 2, MC talking outside a dress changing booth, thinking it's her friend inside. It's not. Drama again. This is how anime used to be during 2010, to be honest, and I hated them. Continuously screaming at the monitor, telling the characters to just talk to each other and resolve all this bullshit in 2 minutes instead of stretching the emotional circus for 3 episodes. The characters are shallow, and I guess the only personality they ever have is probably their quote-unquote past trauma. Honestly, I have no idea how I watched this for 4 episodes without fast-forwarding. Thinking back, every single minute of this anime was sad cringe pretending to be some deep reflection on trust issues. That is it. Pete, what do we got?
Wow, not a lot to go off of. Okay, so I did the math.
I described 2 scenes from the anime.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. It's based off of a show that I've watched that I just forgot everything. But I am losing by 3 points, so I'm gonna go for the win. I'm gonna say Yuri is My Job and a 3.
Okay.
That's a good guess. Okay, could you just reread the 2010s line? I just want
Yes.
to know how it was read.
This is how anime used to be during 2010. To
Okay,
be
okay,
honest. And-
okay. That I just need that wording.
Okay.
Drama Yuri. Talking to and then the dressing room bit. Did Yuri? I just have to go with Yuri as my job because that's the only one that I think fits that. Because I don't think this monster wants to eat me has a dressing room scene. And so yeah, Yuri is my job. 1 to 2.
Okay.
Can you repeat the two scenes?
MC talking about a friend with some other classmates, and the friend overhearing the conversation at just the wrong time and misunderstanding the intention due to not knowing the context of the conversation. And 2, MC talking outside a dress changing booth, thinking it's her friend inside, and well, it's not. Drama again.
So
That.
So it's
I don't
not
remember
Yuri's
the
My
dressing
Job.
room scene, but Yuri is my job did have the friend talking in the classroom or whatever. So I'm pretty sure it is Yuri is my job. Because Miles made me watch that.
Yeah.
But I don't remember a
You
dressing
and
room scene. That might happen like in
the rest of the
another
people.
season or some shit. I don't know.
If only. If
Yeah.
only we had
I
another
actually
season.
remember that scene now.
Yeah.
What the classroom?
The dressing room scene. I
Oh,
remember it.
I don't remember that one, but I do remember because I thought that was one of the bullshit. Yeah, that's one of the things I didn't like. But anyways,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a 3.
Oh, okay. Got the same guesses.
Okay. Yeah, so it is Yuri is my job.
Thank God.
And it is a 2.
Oh, I'm so
Let's go.
close.
Let's go. Let's
So
go.
close. I almost
Let's
won.
go. Would you have beat me?
Oh, we have a
You
tiebreaker.
would.
Oh.
Preston, you tied Miles with that.
So his 3 points tied me.
He did a range.
He did 1 too.
Oh,
Yeah,
Preston, you lost by a point. Damn.
How was I down by that many points?
You scored 1
Damn.
point in the first round, and then you scored 8 points in the second. So you finished with 9. And Miles finished with 10. So Miles, you're the winner.
I think this is my first time winning this, by the way.
Way to go. I finished with 8, and Tyler, you got 2.
I would have got a whole lot more if I didn't love gambling. So
Hey, I love it. Well, Miles, congratulations, you won for the first after 10 times of playing this game.
Yeah, it first or second, but I don't remember winning ever. So
It's been a minute if you have. So, do you have any words to your adoring fan that you want to say?
Mom,
love it. Love it. Well, I mean, that was the MyAnimeList review game. That was super fun. I really liked what we brought to the table this time. It was a nice mix of funny and challenging, and hopefully the audience enjoyed it. So if you are out there and listening and you play along, let us know how many points you scored. I will give you a thumbs up if you did better than me. I'll give you a thumbs down if you did worse than me. I'm just kidding. But do let us know, whether it's in like our YouTube comments, Spotify comments, Discord, whatever. Let us know. We love to hear your guys' thoughts. Tyler, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Links to Tyler's podcast will be in the description below. But on behalf of everybody who played, I want to say thank you so much for taking time to listen, and we will see you next time. Peace.
bye-bye.